Shall we get some rest then? I witnessed a stunning display.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Shall we do as that personage suggested, and make for the Rock Mouse's burrow? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
A guide is most...
Might as well take a look while you're here. Here, eh? Many thanks.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Fine work. Never have I seen such a fiend.
Strength must be manifold, our own. We shall have to watch its movements carefully. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence isn't...
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name... Come. Let me buy you a drink. We've much to...
Oh!
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
Over here, wood. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. That even Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long... Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern. Even though it lies... I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns... I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Will take a better mind than mine, this old...
An ox cart ought to make our...
Say, have you seen any statues about? Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart. For we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's
But dreams are free, I say.
Let's get to work.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
The world could use more places.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Pray, follow me.
What should I get up to?
If I could, I'd never leave.
Places
My
such
bed.
as this depend upon my vigilance.
Well met.
Couldn't hurt.
I must
Hope that they could see past the fur and fangs.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, I've noticed you tend to travel with... So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at. Not feeling so keen, are you? I'm not sure what to do.
I have a dozen matters today.
Interested in my wares?
Must have happiest here.
Can't afford to get slaughtered.
'Tis this way.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
We have arrived.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes. Which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Ah, yes. You're the one who aided us in storming the Coral Snake's hideout. I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Over here, if you please.
Interested in my wares?
Dear me.
Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Well met.
What am I supposed to do?
Must hold out to leave. Someone comes to relieve.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour. It's
Much to go on. Well met.
My fangs have gone.
Over here, if you would.
Welcome, and well met.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Fie. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire. 'Tis entitled, On the Curious Tome. I thought I might use. Perhaps you will think me simple, yet 'tis most vexing. But mayhap there is hope. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eye. I must keep reading.
I've heard quinces are native to Batal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but
Don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
Always a pleasure.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. To be somewhere something good will come of today. I just know it.
Over here, if you please.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. If 'twere up to me, I'd never lose it.
Nice, juicy beast.
Life can be tiring.
I'll make a living.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
If I might be so bold, there! A griffin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. By magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
He's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
How to spend the day.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here.
Must be my winter coat growing in. I'm in fine fettle today.
Stomach's growling. Time for a nurse.
It's just another day.
Well then, sir.
There's much needs doing.
As long as you think.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Hello there. You look like you've a lot to contend with, as per usual. I'll not still. Since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor I heard recently? It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts. As she would have it, there have been sightings of some sort of phantom ox cart in the dead of night. Strange, isn't it? Phantom or not, I can't imagine what they must be carrying to brave monster-infested roads at night. Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset as the sky begins to darken and has a caged wagon in tow. As someone in the same line of business, my client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings. That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I suppose you'll be on your way now? I've not set foot out. 'Twas news to me that... What of you?
Good to see you, Master.
Wonder if there's any easy... Everyone's as tired as I am.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.